Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Monday, December 23rd, 2024 edition of the show. Today on the show, we got 10 things from the weekend. It was quite the busy weekend. We saw the Grizzlies get another win in Atlanta this time. In addition to that, we had the college football playoffs, which were a colossal dud. We'll get to all of those games and the matchups that are ahead. We'll go through our NFL impressed and depressed, what we watched over the weekend. Charlie and Tiger Woods. Ton of stuff to get to. Busy weekend. Fun week ahead as it's Christmas week. Let's do it. Turn it up! Everybody's having a good day. All right, we got a ton of stuff to get to. Was a very busy weekend as we had tons of sports going on. We had games starting on Friday night, and then, of course, we had games all day Saturday, and then the NFL yesterday. Grizzlies did play since we last spoke. They have a game tonight against the Los Angeles Clippers at FedEx Forum, last game before Christmas, and we will get to that, and we'll give you reasons to hate the Clippers and pick our SKYDOG, everything else. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senor Sack, Johnny Bagpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Net Carb, John Lance. He's Johnny Quadrant. He's John Vol.
Oh, man.
He's Yogi Roser.
Oh, rough Monday.
Oh, you don't say.
Rough Monday.
Wow. Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Shanor Quasanilla, Mr. Math, Navo Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he sure is. He's Walker 93.
All right, guys, I have something to show you before we start the show today.
Please.
Put up what I sent y'all downstairs in the truck.
What?
Well, they're not in a truck. They're in a
they're
room.
not in a truck?
No, they're in a room.
Oh, they're in the room. Oh, where y'all at?
A truck?
Yeah.
Come on.
Y'all got it?
What
I look so grainy, by the way.
Huh?
You don't look.
Don't look grainy?
It's a little grainy going on that TV. Your chair looks grainy.
I'm like very 380p, but y'all got it downstairs or no?
You this never works.
Yeah, you can't.
You do this all the time.
I do this all the time.
You
have to like
4 times a day. You say, "Hey, y'all got this?
Y'all got this.
I
Y'all
sent
got
y'all
this. I just
something."
said.
There you go! They put it up for me. Hey, y'all see that?
Oh, the 10 most viewed
I like
players
that.
in the NBA. Number one.
Y'all see that nice guy number 2?
Klay Thompson being number 7 is what was. I was like, what?
Okay, that's the Golden State Warriors fans.
That totally has to be when he went back to Golden State. He got every bit. Those are all
John Morant, the
189
number
views.
2 most viewed player in the NBA. And the NBA communications put this out and promoted it and said, and 7 of the top 10 are on Christmas Day.
Oh!
Yeah, they
Unfortunately, number 2's not there.
Y'all should definitely put him on TV
Can't hold him
more.
down. Can't hold him down. By the way, never on national TV.
Face of the league, but you can't put him on national TV.
Where is SGA?
Oh, wait, put that list up again. We got to find him.
You would think
Where is
that
he?
you would think that given the discourse
Where is he?
around NBA media, well, I guess people don't care.
About free throws.
It appears the mid-range game has not come back completely. All right.
Remind me that he's the face of the league, bro. Put respect on his name.
All right. We got a ton of stuff to get to. Let's do 10 things.
I love 10.
We know. Number 1, Grizzlies win. Grizzlies win. 73 points in the first half against the Atlanta Hawks on Saturday night. We had wondered earnestly, could this be another Los Angeles scenario where we looked at the game and the game tipped off and we said, oh no, Atlanta has won again. And I don't mean the team, I mean the city.
Magic City.
And instead, the very professional, very mature
Yes.
Memphis Grizzlies were obviously not overtaken by the night and were able to perform in a huge way against the Atlanta Hawks on Saturday night. They played against a Hawks team without Trae Young. They did so without Ja Morant. And by the end of the first quarter, they had their highest scoring quarter of the year. 43 is a massive, massive number. And they had 43 by the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, they had gone 16 for 26 from the field, 62%. 8 for 13 from 3, 62%. And you knew as the game went on, there would be some regression to the mean, but they had already built up a 16-point lead, which then extended after the first period because they won the second quarter by 8. So, I mean, you were up 24 by the time you got to the second half. And fantastic performances all around. They threw 7 players into double digits, including 2 guys off the bench, Jake LaRavia off the bench and Santi Aldama off the bench. Both had double digits, and you had Brandon Clark, who was a bucket short, and Marcus Smart, who was a point short. So, I mean, you were 3 points away from putting 9 guys into double digits in this game. Rather unbelievable performance in Atlanta. And Scottie Pippen Jr., who once again called into action to start for the team in the absence of Ja Morant, and he was awesome once again.
he was great.
Absolutely fantastic.
We got a great Dez game. He looked like he was picking those spots.
Yeah,
that
he
needed to
did.
see.
Yeah.
It was it was a great Dez game.
Because I texted y'all about it. If you go look at it, those 3-point percentages are ticking up in December. They're starting to tick up.
Des Bane?
Yeah, the 3-point percentage is getting better, especially over the last 2 games.
And again, they're bopping the ball around everywhere. I mean, they still turn the ball over too much.
Yeah.
And it's by, as you mentioned before we went on the air, they lead the league in travel calls. So they travel. They also,
They also lead the league in offensive 3 seconds, too.
Yeah, and they. But, I mean, sometimes they overpass.
Yes.
And so, I mean, you can offset if you have 8.
Offset.
I mean, look, they won this game by 16, and they had 18 turnovers in the game.
To your point on
18
overpassing,
turnovers.
I believe I'd have to go look at it again, but I believe when I saw it, I think we're top 10 in shot clock violations, too. Because they overpass sometimes.
Overpass. Good shot, great shot, great shot, great shot.
I know.
Shot clock violation.
I know. 18 turnovers, but they had 35 assists in the game, and the assist number has been fantastic all year. But here's the truth of the matter. If they shoot 44% from 3, no one is beating them ever.
Yeah.
Because and that's true of virtually every team in the league. In the end, and you talked about the 3-point numbers being up, not just for Bane, but I mean for others as well.
Yeah.
And for the team as well. If that number can continue to go up, I mean, with just the volume that they generate, the amount of open looks and the amount that they are hitting at this point, we've talked about how people lament how many three-pointers are being shot in the NBA now, and we've harkened back to the old Greg Popovich thing that I can just look at one number and tell you, well, that one number, and especially for these last two games that they have played, which have been, they've been absolutely devastating from three against both Golden State and Atlanta. So keep the hot shooting going. That is unsustainable for sure when they're shooting at this high clip, but it is also there was a lot earlier in the season, and everybody can laugh. And you guys. Yeah, you guys have given us.
What do you mean, you guys? What do you mean, you guys?
Both y'all have
y'all.
given a minor chuckle
Big chuckle guy.
when I have brought up, as you say, and the listeners, they can bring up a minor chuckle. I can hear it in the distance when I bring up shot quality.
Oh, no, don't do this.
Oh, I love shot quality.
When I bring up shot
Keep shot
quality,
quality out of this.
I get a little minor chuckle out of people. And I say, look,
Keep shot quality out of this.
I'm just telling. What was the whole point of me bringing those up? The whole point of me bringing that up was they are generating the looks.
They are.
They're not making them. Okay? And that's when playing the game on paper versus playing the game on the court can go wrong.
Yes.
On paper, they are, and it's a trust the process moment where it's like, here's the way we're playing and the shots that we're generating are the shots we want to. They are not hitting at the clip that they should be hitting it, even based upon their personnel. Well, now it's gone the other way. Their shot quality scores are obviously lower. They're not supposed to hit this many, right? But if you just hit the ones on average that you would hit, so they were hitting below. Let's just say I got a butt naked three, and I'm not supposed to go 11 for 41. But I'm also not supposed to go 18 for 41, right? So, we've been at the extreme these last two times. And the whole idea is you're going to end up somewhere in the middle. There's going to be a group of games that you shoot and you make 11. And honestly, if they would have made 11, take 21 points off of that score, you lose that game 112 to 107, right? That's if they make 11 of the 41. But they made 18 of the 41.
Yeah.
And so the whole idea is keep playing this way and it's going to average out. Keep playing this way and it's going to average out.
What's a happy medium for you?
Well, obviously it's to hit the look, if they're even 35% or higher, they're in great shape.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So you shouldn't be 20 and 25%. You also shouldn't be 40 and 45%. But if you could find somewhere where you're mid-high 30s, you're winning games.
Yeah.
Right? That's the medium. That's the sweet spot. But that's the variance that is involved with the way the basketball is played right now. That some night you're going to make 11 for 41. We've seen them. We've seen them make 12 for 50.
Yeah, right. We've seen them go. We've seen them go 8 for 41.
And it's not because they're generating good ones.
It's crazy because they still lead the league in paint points too. You know what I'm saying? They touch the paint more than any team in the league, and then you spray it out, and you hitting it at 18, 45%.
It's all of their shots.
You can't beat a team like that.
It's all, it's all rim and three rate.
Yeah.
The whole thing. If you look at their shot chart, it's just a bunch of dots here and a bunch of dots there, and then 25 Brandon Clark shots 8 feet from the basket.
Pretty
Jay,
much.
you know who's got a good? Jaren's got a good little push shot too.
Yeah. Jalen Woods might give you a good fadey in the midi, but other than that.
But that's end of the shot clock usually.
I gotta chunk it up.
That's not within the context of the offense.
Nah.
Anything that's within the context of the offense is coming from two places.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I was like, dang, they still.
Every once in a while, you'll see a Bane pull up from the elbow.
Which he hit a couple of them the other night, and I was like, that's what I love to see. That one dribble pull up, get to the spot. I'm like,
the elbow, the Jordan, the Kobe, the Devin Booker, the Desmond Bane, get to that Chris Paul, get to that elbow.
Other thing that I loved, 2 hours and 4 minutes.
I was going to bring
that
that
was
up.
By the way,
great.
I
just
noticed
looked at
the last
fast
score.
game.
I saw 204. I said, ooh.
I believe if you look at, I think it's the last 2 games we played. It's been the combined fouls have been below 48, and the free throws combined have been below 48, and you get a faster basketball.
Webby said
game.
we're going to whoop you and get on out of here. We're going to check in, put BTA, and get on out.
And hopefully,
they
can do the same thing tonight with everybody wanting to get home for Christmas Eve, and then
you hope the Clippers are that.
Yeah, that it's just like a look, hey, we're about to have a little break here.
And it's the last game in their 3-game road trip too. They're back home after this. They go back home Friday for Golden State. So it really is like.
So hopefully you can jump on them pretty early and just get them to cage.
Because they're good. You hope that because they're good defensively. I was looking at some of their stuff. They're really good defensively.
And Zubats kills us.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect.
They don't give up paint points.
No.
They only give up like 47 points in the paint.
This is the first time, though, this is going to be the big difference because last year you're having to play it out with Trey Jamison, you're having to play it out with Xavier Tillman, you're having to play it out with all these guys. So first time we're going to get to have Edey match up with Zubats, who has absolutely killed the Grizzlies. Yeah. Because we have not been able to deal with a big, strong, back to the basket type
old
guy.
School,
old school.
The Kevin Looney's killed us too.
No,
yeah.
right, and he didn't.
Yeah.
They had to pull the plug on him.
Yeah, because
and so this is.
It was a couple moments in that game. I was screaming at my computer. I'm big. You're a little. He caught it one time and just I was like,
always.
Look at
hopefully,
Zach, man.
Hopefully, that game inspired our beloved Memphis business owner and sponsor of the Chris Vernon Show to maybe make a first row appearance here. And that is 2 Chainz. He was there, DJ, on the front row.
Yeah. He was.
And he's a contributor to ESCO, which brings you Tuesdays with Tony. So we need to get 2 Chainz here.
2 Chainz bracelets.
Right? So hopefully he saw the Grizzlies and he's like, you know what? I need to get up there and go.
Yeah.
See that team in real life.
I need to be there.
Yeah.
See them in real life.
Shout out to the Grizzlies, man.
Number 2.
Whoa.
What?
You were just on the Grizzlies. Playmaker Jake, shot of the year.
I knew he was going to bring
Shot of the year.
It was a shot of the year.
Yeah. Shot of the year.
I told people, I tweeted it, bro. If y'all watch his warm-up, he practices that shot every day. Watch his warm-up today. He's going to practice that shot.
That was insane.
He practices that shot, bro.
1 foot corner.
Like hang off the out of bounds. One leg. He shoots until he makes it.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, shout out Jake, man. Hey,
it was.
You never know when you're going to get that shot.
Exactly. Hey, stay real.
I mean, you could make an argument he was the SKYDOG, which is perfect because
it would have been.
It was a road.
It would have been Scottie Pippen
for sure. I agree.
Yeah. By the way, I love that how locked in Scottie was, bro. Like
he was great.
Man, he was
great.
He was awesome.
Shout out Scottie, man.
And Dyson Daniels, it's real. That dude steals everything.
I was personally insulted that they started that Creechy guy.
Yeah, no, bro.
They were too, apparently.
Yeah. When I saw that dude, I said, what is a Vic Creechy? Is that what his name is?
What is a Vic Creechy?
Hey, every once in a while, and it happens more often with Eastern Conference teams, somebody will come into the game and you're like, what? So obviously there was a lot of fans that were introduced to Vic Creechy who started the game for them. But how about a little Keaton Wallace?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest with
you. Did you think it was Damari Carroll?
Yeah, I was like, bro, this is all these dudes, these dudes that look like Madrid.
The Damari Carroll, Taurean Prince.
Yeah, Jay Crowder, the starter pack.
And then a guy that has been great to the show, who we do love personally, I must say was the subject of our group text.
Yes.
When we all said in unison that we had totally forgotten David Roddy was a Hawk.
I said, I know that who I think it is. It said Roddy. I said, is that who I think it is?
Keaton Wallace is he's a two-way player.
Oh, okay. Say less.
Plays for the College Park Skyhawks.
Just unfamiliar with his work, that's all I'm saying.
By the way,
College Park, Bubba Sparks.
Last thing before we get to the next one. Scottie Pippen, next time you see Desmond Baer run for an alley, make sure you throw it. You see that clip going around? He didn't think Dez was going to get up. He didn't throw it to him.
You think he would have?
Dez got sneaky hops. Scottie Pippen, next time you see Dez throw the freaking lob, bro. Because Dez was like, Scotty just.
Can Scotty throw the lob?
I tell you this. He's got a long way to go to become Jalen Wells, though. Jalen Wells has pissed off Ja like 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because Ja does the slow down.
He circles, too.
Hey,
he circles.
He
circles.
I'm slowing down. Now I'm about to take my running start. Now I'm about to get my lift off. And Jalen Wells never throws it to him.
Jalen was like, oh, I got it, 12. I got you. Yeah.
These are errors in judgment. Just chuck it.
Hey, look. He like, throw it. Like, dang, bro. Drop the jump off, bro. Throw it. He like, dang, bro. Throw
and then
live.
Instead it was a charge.
Yeah.
I don't.
He like, dang, man.
Trailing BC.
I don't know if I
Look, Desmond Bane's yelling at him.
I think Scotty expected him to jump.
What do you want me to do,
man?
He's like,
That's
damn.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Don't be lob. Yeah, man. Feed.
Do we really want Jalen Wells throwing a lob to Ja?
I mean, as long as it's not Jake, I'm fine.
Are we sure? It could be.
Bro, every time Jake throws Ja a lob, something catastrophic happens.
Yeah. We don't know that Jalen Wells wouldn't be worse. We don't know that.
I don't think there's anything worse than Ja Morant almost severing his hip. Roser.
Could be actually severing his hip.
Like, there's nothing worse.
Don't try to get your guy off the hook.
Yeah.
Hey, shot of the year.
Playmaker Jake been hooping. Shout out to Jake.
He has been hooping.
Also made a lot of money on baseball cards this weekend.
Holy crap, man! He posted
on his site. Like, I mean, you're talking like Mahomes autograph rookies, Connor McDavid autograph rookie, PSA 9 or 10 is the highest, or Beckett 10.
Yeah.
He had a Beckett 9 Michael Jordan rookie. He was selling for $11,000. He's posted all this stuff online, he probably made $30,000 selling cards this weekend.
He sold some Justin Herbert gold downtown card for I don't know, like $10,000 or something. Like,
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
I sent you some of them. He operates on a different level than we do when it comes to this.
Shout out Mr. Car Flipper.
Bro, he posted one and it was like $30,000 or best offer. I was like,
damn. Yeah, boss man do like calling Mr. Car Mover, man.
Yeah.
2,000?
Yeah, I got you
I can give you 2,000.
Can you do me the Klarna? I'll do you the back payment on another hand. Come on, man.
It's a different level than me and Roser operate. When the dude's like, hey, anybody want to buy this? $30,000 or best offer.
Yeah.
It was a Patrick Mahomes autograph rookie.
Yeah.
Like graded 9.5.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
A nice one. It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Shout out, Jake.
I mean, it's actually worth that.
Yeah, it is. It's probably wait another 10 years. Probably might be worth double that.
This is on his car Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to go tap in.
Big Memphis Cards.
Big Memphis Cards 3.
Yeah. We love the Jake LaRavia cards. Number 2, college football playoff. What a dud. I swear. I mean, I don't know if I can't remember the last time I spent more time and then watching something and then being done with it and being like, it was so not worth it. And
horrible.
Every game was bad and not fun to watch.
None of it.
How? How is that possible? How did we not get one good one?
The lead up was better than the game. I feel like the lead up to it was better than the game.
Friday night, horrible.
Oh boy.
That final score might be the most misleading score ever. 27-17. Notre Dame over Indiana. That game might as well have been 50-0. There was never a moment in time that you thought Indiana had a prayer in this game.
Tough scene.
Seriously.
No.
I never thought they had a prayer.
Well, I sent it to you all at one point. I was like, bro, they have like 55 yards. It's like the third quarter. I'm like, they can't do anything.
Well, and the weird thing is, as the game went on, then I was like, hate watching Notre Dame. Because I was like, well, you're not any good either.
Yeah,
you had 98, you had 98 yards on one run, and then your next 28 runs went for like 70 yards against Indiana. Like, bro, you're about to play Georgia.
Yeah. You had to move the rock against them, buddy.
Boy, I tell you this. That running back, Love, on that 98-yarder.
Man.
Brother. They said he ran a 10.5 in high school.
Oh, he was flying.
He was fast.
Yeah. I would love to clock him on that. That dude was flying.
And it ain't easy to run that fast in the cold, too.
No.
Nah, sometimes you run that fast because you are cold.
He turned.
I run fast in the car roads when I'm cold.
He turned the corner and he was gone. So then we wake up on Saturday morning, and it's going to be Penn State versus SMU again.
My guy forgot what team he was playing for. He kept throwing it to the white jersey. To the other
Jennings?
jersey. Yeah, he really.
Well, and then we get done with those first two games, and we're like, Indiana and SMU, unfortunately, this went like we feared it was going to go, which is these teams cannot deal with this uptick in talent level that they are playing against, right? Like, Indiana couldn't block them, right? That's where this is really showing up. And then you wonder, right, how other teams would have performed given the circumstances, but I'll get to that. As you fast forward, Clemson, Texas got fun for a minute. Clemson scored and cut that thing to 7, but then Texas scored right back. And it was like, oh, this was fun for 5 minutes and kind of in the bounds. Hey, we got a fourth quarter game, 7-point game. Maybe they could get a stop. My God, what if they came all the way back? What a deal this would be, because they were getting mauled the whole game. And I thought Klubnik made some big plays, and they were going in that second half, and then they gave up the big play to Texas, and then the thing was over.
Yeah.
But at least that one was by far. I stuck with it. And at least it got fun for a minute. The other two leading up to that weren't fun even for a minute.
I left in the middle. I had a totally lazy Friday night, lazy Saturday day, and then I finally left for a little bit, and it was because Texas was killing Clemson.
Killing them.
And then you're texting me that they're coming back. I was like, oh, God.
They cut it to 7.
Probably the best.
But then I get back,
competitive game out of all of them.
settle in for Grizzlies Hawks, and then the debacle of Saturday night.
Well, and then Ohio State versus Tennessee. What a bloodbath.
Oh,
That was. Yeah.
I told y'all, bro.
Dude, and it for sure could have been worse. Because it was a miracle that they got that pick in the back of the end zone.
Stomped them dudes out.
Okay, so
from the start.
Dude, that would have been another touchdown.
Dude,
if they don't get that crazy pick in the back of the end zone, this could have been even worse.
I just say, I watch that and I go, okay, Ryan Day, where the hell has that been all year? They opened it up. They were throwing the ball all over.
On first down.
On first down, they are throwing it all over. Those guys are flying. Those were Ibuka and Smith. They're flying all over the field. Where the hell is this been?
The other thing is, how much better did it make the running backs?
Yes.
Because then you're looking at those. You look at the kid from Ole Miss, and then
Henderson.
Henderson.
Yeah.
And it's they're change of pace.
Yep.
They're throwing the ball on first down. It was totally not Chip Kelly.
This is not how they've played all year.
No.
They were like, he was like, bro, look, we got to do something.
Buddy, that Jeremiah Smith.
He is unbelievable.
Hey, them Tennessee corners was getting cooked.
Dude,
we call it hibachi.
Whoa.
Them boys is hibachi all night long.
They were comparing him to every great player ever. And then they said
he'd be a top 10 pick if he could come out this year.
And then did you hear what they were saying about practice? That they try to load manage him because he's a freshman. They're like, hey, we got to get somebody else some reps. And he gets pissed at them.
Oh, yeah.
He won't come out of reps.
Strive for greatness.
And I'm like,
so he just wants to play football.
Hey, number 5 for Tennessee had skin marks on his back.
You know what he reminds me of? This is a weird comp. It reminds me when you see him and you realize his age. Because even Williams, you watch him for that's the kid's name at Ryan Williams, right?
Yeah, who I think entered the portal.
And he's gonna fill it. No.
I thought he did. I thought I saw
from
Ryan
Bama.
That was fake news.
It was fake
news. Yeah, come
okay.
on.
All right,
don't report that.
I didn't report it. I said I thought I saw he did. I didn't say he did.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
They've got to be paying that kid $10 million. Probably. All right.
In nail polish.
He left high school to go there, but he's still. You look at him and you go, he's still got to fill out.
Yeah, he's small.
This kid
is huge,
bro. It's the kind I would say. It reminds me of when we saw Adrian Peterson as like a freshman. And you're like,
Yeah.
bro, what? Or Derrick Henry. You're like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Like, what? How are you already a man?
There's usually
like a full-grown ass man.
Yeah, that's why there's like the
different.
rule that you've got to be 3 years removed. The NFL's rule, you got to be 3 years removed from high school before you can enter the NFL draft. But there are some exceptions where because you usually have to mature
Right.
physically.
Yeah.
But there are some rare exceptions where these dudes. it's
Peterson
like,
is the one I think
Peterson.
of.
Yeah, he was a freako.
John Henderson was another one. Like it's
Yes.
like that dude could
Yeah.
play in the NFL like now when
Yes.
he was like right at when he
But
got
I mean,
to
that kid is a
Tennessee.
man.
Yeah, dude, he's huge.
Grown up.
Good grief.
Yeah, he is. And
And-
he's going to be there for 2 more years.
Dude, honestly, take away the Nico runs.
Tennessee didn't do anything. They couldn't do anything.
Bro, Tennessee had. Imagine driving all the way up there to Columbus, Ohio.
No,
freezing
there's-
your booty off. If
And their
off the rip.
dude, their fans deserve better.
They deserve, bro.
Man,
you got
they
off the
showed
rip,
up. Showed
they
up.
destroyed you.
Shout out to Tennessee
Y'all
fans.
showed
Y'all
up.
showed
Shout out to
up
y'all.
big time.
But
I'm
that
happy
was
for y'all.
Y'all took over Columbus.
But y'all were cold.
So I hope you at least enjoyed your time in Columbus.
The crazy,
inside the
and
game.
here's the thing. Tennessee ruined all of our arguments because people are still trying to make them like, oh, Indiana didn't belong and SMU. The problem with, yes, I actually think SMU and Indiana were not 2 of the 12 best teams probably, right? And that other teams
Yeah.
would have put up a better fight. But they have ruined that for everybody because they got mangled the worst. They did.
They really did. They got stomped
They
out,
didn't
bro.
belong on that field. They were
yeah.
getting chopped.
No.
Yeah, from the kickoff,
It
bro.
was like
Yeah, yeah.
if you would have put SMU uniforms
Yeah.
on them, people would be like, "Oh my God, they can't compete on this level."
I will say the one thing the 12-team playoff has given us so far,
is ass games.
well,
Home field matters, man.
the one thing that I say that could be positive is that it has probably kept alive the chance to crown the best team as the national champion because, dude, if that Ohio State team plays like that, nobody's better than them. Nobody's going to beat them if they look like
That's
that.
when they're my.
Like,
They rolling, man.
and that Michigan loss priorly, that would have just knocked them out totally. And they really might be, like, pound for pound, like they got a $20 million roster.
It's currently constructed.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
currently
Also,
constructed.
John Ball.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
Oh, that's fine. I deserve it.
You
I
walked in
want,
here
I
on
want
Friday afternoon
all
and said
the smoke.
every day for the last 2 years,
Yep.
you have said, I am John Buckeye.
Yep.
I've made so much money on the Buckeyes.
Yep.
And,
And every time we've done multiple episodes of fill in the blank.
Yes. And you
And
said,
I have offered you money to put on a
say
team
Ohio State.
to win the title.
You said Ohio State.
I said once the playoff matchups were made, you asked what I thought. I said Ohio State's going to beat them
and
by
he
double
walked you to
digits.
the playing ground.
I said
then
Ohio
what?
State's.
Yeah,
I
and then
walked
what'd
it
you
all
do?
back and went John Vol. I joined General Nealon's Navy.
And how do you feel?
How do you feel?
My butt hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Dwight Howard, relax.
That was Yeah.
Yeah.
We got our ass beat.
Bad.
Yeah, we did.
Grown-ups versus little boys.
Yeah.
So now what are we? Are we John Buckeye? Are we John Reb in training? Are we John Hogg?
Yeah, where are you now?
Oh, we're John Buckeye the rest of the playoffs.
Oh.
okay.
And you'll be John Duck when they lose to Oregon again.
Yeah, or I'm Reb in training. I'm just going to go complain on Twitter like Lane Kiffin. Just gonna
By the
go-
way, him doing that is,
Let's go
is
do
that
that.
not weird, bro?
Of course it's weird. It just comes off salty.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, real, like, somebody pissing your coffee type energy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's okay, bro. It's okay. You probably got stomped out, too, by Ohio State. Shout out to the
Yeah.
Buckeyes, though, boy. Handle the business.
Number 3, the next matchups. All right, so now we're going to have Texas versus Arizona State. Our boy Scatterboo.
Yeah.
You know, I don't love Arizona State's chances.
After watching last weekend,
Boy.
all the home teams won last weekend.
And Texas didn't even have their best receiver. The kid from
Yeah.
Bama, Bond. They didn't have him in that game.
Yeah.
And, boy, they're physical, too. You know, maybe
It's neutral, though. It's
maybe
neutral.
yeah, maybe Kenny Dillingham can draw it up. I am hopeful that can be a good football game, but I'll just leave it at that. I'm hopeful.
You don't think so?
Texas is going to beat their ass.
It's 2 touchdowns.
I certainly fear that.
2 touchdowns right now.
I fear that could be a mauling as well. They're just
Different levels.
It's the lines. It's
the line of scrimmage, yeah.
Yeah. I hope you're right. Hey, look,
Quinn Ewers made some freaking awesome throws too.
He looked good.
He showed up.
And the pick wasn't his fault. The pick wasn't his fault either. He's good for 1 or 2 of those a game, but that actually wasn't even his fault.
Ohio State, Oregon is unbelievable.
Yep.
We've seen it.
Rematch.
And it was unbelievable.
And it's the Rose Bowl.
And it was great.
So it feels it feels
Big
like
10 versus
Pac-12.
Pac-12.
It feels like that, even though they're both in the Big Ten now. It still feels like that.
It also feels like we're all like. I feel like Ohio State is going to get a bump so great that they shouldn't. We are going to be prisoners of the moment because we watched what they just did to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because right now, what's the line on this?
2.5 Ohio
State's way.
Yeah. Doesn't that feel like, what's that line prior to the Tennessee game?
Yeah, it's probably Oregon.
It's not even close.
It's probably Oregon's way.
Probably Oregon minus
like
1.
1 or 2.
So, I wonder if we're getting not artificial, because that's not a fair word.
Right.
But it's just, you're prisoners of the moment,
Inflated
and they
a
mangled
little bit.
Tennessee, but that Oregon is a different level.
Yeah.
Oregon's a different level of team. And so we're looking at that and going, look what they just did to Tennessee. Now, I will say this on the other hand, maybe it would have been the same anyway, and it's not just persuaded by what happened against Tennessee, because it's a rematch, and it is very difficult, right? Like, as we talk about all the time, the team that loses is the one that gets to fix the most.
The prisoner of the moment thing,
Right?
It already happened with Ohio State. 2.5 is not where it opened minus 1. So it got bet up to 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, they opened it at 1.
Well, but part of that, I think, is, hey, the rematch is hard because the team, now you're going to go back and, you have seen this team once before.
And it was in Eugene, and they lost by 1.
And that's one of
now
the
it's
most
in the Rose
raucous
Bowl,
environments
neutral
Right.
in college.
field.
Here's the things that didn't work for us. Here's the
Yeah.
things that did work for us. Here's what we can do the next time. And obviously that goes both ways because it was a very close game. It wasn't like it was a bloodbath either way. Came down to literally the last possession. 2 good storylines in this. The Chip Kelly Oregon thing. But beyond that, very rarely do you get true chances at redemption. And Howard has that. Because that is one that we will never forget. Him sliding out to end that game
Crazy.
is like but
Yeah.
that lasts forever.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the one that made me say
It's
he wasn't built for it. When I saw him slide out against Oregon, I
But
was
it
like,
lasts forever, and none of us will ever forget that.
Yeah.
That's how that game ended. It was the premier game, and it was like everybody was watching. It was on national TV, and you also don't see games end that way.
It's such a brain malfunction, just lack of awareness.
Yep.
And
That's what had me worried about
It
them.
just is like moment's too big. You don't know exactly time and place right now.
And you very rarely would get a chance at true redemption.
Yeah.
But if he beats them, then that's what'll be remembered.
Absolutely.
Right? So, good little storyline. I can't wait for that game. If that game sucks, I am going to be so mad.
I know.
Because, look, I think we can look at the next round and we could go, I could see Boise and Penn State being crap.
No.
You could.
Come on.
You could see it being bad.
You got the Fiesta
I
Bowl
hope
seasoning of the
I hope
good luck
not.
Boise State team.
I said I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
Again,
I'm
this
saying
is-
you could see that it's just 2 different calibers a team.
This is the exact
One team
thing.
gets to spend $10 million bucks on a roster, and the other just doesn't.
We just saw Penn State against it. We know James Franklin in those kinds of games. He wins them by 3 touchdowns.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Hey,
I'm hopeful.
Boise State
I'm
got that
hopeful.
Fiesta Bowl magic, bro.
They do.
I'm gonna roll with them. Y'all remember the Statue of Liberty jump?
Look,
We remember
the reason
it.
I'm
And
saying
then he proposed.
the reason I'm saying Ohio State and Oregon's better be good is because I think there is a reasonable chance that Penn State, Boise, Texas, Arizona State, and Notre Dame, Georgia, none of them are good.
You think Georgia's going to blow them out?
I just think there's a reasonable chance.
Georgia going to dominate with no quarterback.
I think Georgia Notre Dame could be blah from the standpoint like, dude, the game might be 10-7.
Yeah, because there's no quarterback on the Georgia side, and Riley Leonard's going to get destroyed.
Neither team might not be able to score.
Yeah.
But
rock fight.
If I told you Georgia destroyed them, you would not be shocked.
I would not be shocked.
No.
Like
That's what I'm saying.
One pick six.
The only game that we have in the next round that I could not foresee someone mowing the other one is Oregon, Ohio State.
Right. I agree. Yeah.
In the other games, I want Boise, I want Arizona State, I want Notre Dame all to be able to compete and maybe win. That would be awesome. Especially Boise and Arizona State. I mean, those would be crazy stories. That would be perfect. That's Cinderella almost.
Right.
Especially given their opponents. I mean, Arizona State's playing Texas. Nobody in the world thinks they have a prayer against Texas. Boise, you could probably find some people that think they have a prayer against Penn State. And that's partly because people have been burned by Penn State before. Right. And they're not. Penn State is not, right, like
a juggernaut type?
Yeah, a juggernaut.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame, Georgia, I fear a rock fight.
Yeah,
but
that would definitely be a rock
fight. It ain't like Notre Dame was flying up and down the field against Indiana. And I'm like, Georgia ain't Indiana, bro.
No, different level of athlete.
It is a different level of football, buddy.
Say whatever you want about them. We can talk about their quarterback all you want. How are you getting yards?
Yeah.
You gonna run it?
Nope.
Because Leonard is not a passer. So I would be fearsome of that. The other thing is you're playing in New Orleans. I mean, you're gonna have a hell of a Georgia contingent.
In the South, bro.
You should be able to have the crowd on your side.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, they didn't really move the ball against Indiana, and I don't know if you've looked at Mel Kiper's latest top 25 rankings, but 3 of the top 13 guys are Georgia defensive players.
Yep, Notre Dame.
So
I don't know, man. We just here. I'll just leave it at that. We need Ohio State, Oregon to be awesome.
Yes. I think it will.
It's the only one I'm counting on.
I think it's going to be.
I think
it's going to be awesome.
I hope so.
Yes.
Number 4, Tigers weekend.
Ooh. Oh, man.
All right, so I'm going to leave you.
Defend yourselves.
I'm going to tell everybody what I texted Roser and Devin in the first half of this game. On Saturday morning when Memphis suited up against Mississippi State, I texted them and I said, this is the first team that Memphis has played where if a fight broke out, I hate our chances.
Yep.
My God.
It was going to get sticky.
I mean, there was a play in that first half where a guy smoked a layup, another guy smoked a layup, and then a third guy came in and swung on the rim.
And there was one Tiger
on the putback, and there was one Tiger back, and I was like, oh, bro, these guys they're flying. They are athletic. They are big. They are strong. They are fast. I got to be honest with you. Memphis turned the ball over like crazy. They played way too much one-on-one basketball. They did not pop the ball around. They got shook, I felt like, early in that game where I think they knew what they were up against too, because when that ball comes off the rim, when the ball is collected above the rim routinely, not to mention they were making everything. They're making threes just from all over the place, just back-breaking. Every time you wanted to get on some kind of a run, they'd come down and hit another three in transition. Maybe I'm crazy here. I watched that, and I had a lot less of, oh, my God, Memphis. Memphis stunk. There's no way around that.
Yeah.
I thought that team was awesome.
What you say? Yeah.
I don't know if they're that awesome, but they played that awesome.
Yeah.
I just thought, I hate to say this too, because the athletic deficit was much greater. But last year, I went to the NCAA tournament here, and you remember I was rooting for Nebraska
against Texas A&M.
Yeah. And Texas A&M walked in, and about 8 minutes into that game, you were like, oh, this is going to be a huge problem.
Yeah. The different level of different
That's
athletes.
what it reminded me, in a physical, too.
Yeah,
I knew off the
physicality.
rip.
They
I
were
was like,
flying at the rim. I'm like, yo, like, this is not the level.
yeah, that's the first game all year I think that Memphis couldn't use their athleticism to beat somebody.
No, you were not out athleting them.
Because they tried it at one point and it was like, yo, they got 6'7", they got 6'6", they got 6'7". These dudes are big,
And they
bro.
are that number two was
Fast, too.
athletic
I was
as
like,
hell.
bro. I was like, is it just me?
And they were flying.
flying.
Bro, they're just better.
No,
like I didn't walk
no
away from that
driving
going,
lanes.
oh my God. Like I honestly swear to God, if Memphis played them 10 times, they would lose to that team 8 times.
Yeah.
It's just a horrendous matchup.
Yeah, they were too small.
You would
Yeah.
have to shoot your ass off against them to beat them.
I mean, I think, if you're Memphis,
You have it from outside,
only
'cause you-
chance.
Because you ain't getting to the paint.
No.
You ain't driving to the hole.
No.
You ain't getting no offensive rebounds. You better pray to
I
God.
think
you
the
hit
other reason you
15
don't feel
threes.
bad about it is, guess what? You've played 2 SEC teams, and you've gotten your ass kicked by both of them, as has the rest of the
As
country.
has everybody.
Everybody
No,
else.
the SEC is murdering everybody in basketball.
But bro, I tell you this.
They got some real dogs.
Trust me
no
when
pun intended. Real dogs.
Trust me when I tell you, I will have that Mississippi State team moving on in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, they're good.
Bro.
They are good.
Unless they catch some kind of rare bad matchup, if they are as currently constructed,
Yeah.
if they have that group that played Saturday at the Forum, give me them.
Yeah.
Because that is, I mean, God, that is horrible to have to play against them. They are good,
Yeah.
long, athletic, well coached.
And you got a guard.
They
that can,
pass
they
the
got
ball.
A, they got a guard that can get a buck whenever he wants to.
And they have got a bucket on their team.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
Josh Herbert
know.
can score.
I really didn't.
They got a week to prepare for Ole Miss, so that's good at least.
Yeah, but and they were saying like they had 2 days to prepare for Mississippi State, coming off Virginia.
They cannot beat that.
But you can, yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They have better players.
Yeah.
Look, they were like this, bro, arms wide. I'm like,
Oh, my
you
God.
ain't going nowhere.
And then every ball that came off the rim. I told you, they had that one play where they smoked 2 layups and the other guy follows it up and just swings on the rim. I was like, oh my God. Why are there 3 of them?
They beat every Tiger down the court.
Bad.
Yeah, and then the crowd. I said the crowd was there.
Yeah.
It was a lot of maroon and white, bro. They were in that joint Saturday, lit.
Okay, so you guys agree with me. I did not look at that as a demerit of Memphis very much. I mean, I don't know. And I was hopeful that Memphis was going to be able to win and be able to compete with them. And I know the analytics said that it would be closer than that. But after watching that, I don't know, man.
I would say I got to the under 15 timeout. I said this is a dub
I just think,
because they were flying.
yeah,
It was bad.
felt bad.
I was like, yo, they can. When they were warming up, I was like, yeah, Memphis can do this because they were even in warm-ups. These dudes were flying. Like, and I was like, oh, they can do this. They can maybe shoot the ball well. Then they got to the under 15 timeout. I said, ooh, yeah, this is not.
The other thing is
not
it's going to
gonna
be a
work.
very good tape for Penny because even as Lapis was saying on the broadcast, it's like, at one point, he said, if I were Penny Hardaway, I would call them into the huddle and I would tell them, the next possession you are passing 6 times. End of story. Like, just to get back on track, like, hey, move the ball around. It's one pass. Because as soon as it started going the wrong way, that's when they devolved into
one-on-one ball.
Yeah.
I think too, it kind of was highlighted. I know we said,
And you can't play half-court offense like that. You have to pass the ball and move and cut.
Yeah, it highlighted how much like we talk about the depth thing. Like you have 6 players, bro.
Yes.
You just played Virginia in a dogfight 2 days before at Virginia. Like I said, they didn't win a game anyway. But you get into a real dogfight with some real pit bulls.
They bring guys off the bench that can windmill.
Exactly. You bring dudes off the bench that can barely run up and down the court. So that game was
They're better than Memphis.
Yeah, they are.
For sure.
They're better.
They are better.
Hey, and William was watching it with me, and he's like, why are they not ranked? I'm like, I don't know.
They're right now. They're ranked 17 now. They took
To
their
his
spot in the
credit,
rankings.
Gary Parrish has had them ranked for a while now.
Yeah.
He has.
Like, bro, it was some. Man, ain't no pit
He
bull
looks
puppies over
good.
there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rock
SEC is going to be crazy
It's
this
gonna
year.
be-
My God.
By the way,
Some teams
number
going to end up
4
falling apart in the SEC, but
Number 4, Cameron Matthews. You know he's from this area, bro.
Oh.
You could have had him. He played for Team Thad, played for Olive Branch.
Oh.
6'7", 235. Penny after the game, he was like, Cam, he's like, I know him since he was in high school. He's like, he's gonna be a pro, regardless of what he does. Because 6'7", 235, you do everything. You score, rebound, assist. 6'7", 235 in college, bro.
And what's the little guard's name? Hubbard?
Yeah, Josh Hubbard, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And he you mentioned somebody getting up. They threw him a lob. He caught that, like, I said, whoa.
Yeah.
So, Mississippi State, y'all, hat tip.
Yeah, hat tip.
To y'all, man. Crowd,
I think your team's awesome.
The crowd, so Penny mentioned the crowd thing after the game.
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting because people were, like, kind of mad at him about what he said.
What'd he say?
Because he said, I appreciate y'all showing up, and I promise you this won't happen again. But he said the part of being a fan is showing up whether the team is winning or not. You are a fan. You were supposed to show up and support your team through the highs and lows. And I was like, Penny, we were trying to say that for a long time. He said it on the podium.
Oh, wow.
So he was like, people say, oh, you lost one game, now you won't show up. He's like, the part of being a fan is showing up for your team. He said, so I want to see y'all on Saturday for Ole Miss.
Well, he ain't got to worry about that.
And
that Ole Miss game's going to be slammed.
Electric.
Slam.
What time is that game now? Hold on. Let me see what time
It's a morning game as well, isn't it?
Yeah, let me see. Let me double check.
I think it's a morning game.
It is at 1 o'clock.
1.
ESPN 2. Saturday.
Huh?
So, y'all got a chance to bounce back, man. You got a week off.
Number 5, NFL impressed and depressed. All right, so on the impressed front, obviously the Dallas Cowboys, unbelievable Sunday night football game.
Notice,
absolutely electric.
Rosen, notice nobody in the group chat when he sent that last night. No, I was almost gonna respond.
That's the way you win a game.
We ignored
Deron
him.
Bland
We ignored
ripping the ball away to win the game.
I was already asleep.
No,
yeah.
I ignored him on purpose.
Oh, it was beautiful.
I was going to send the who cares.
It was beautiful. And this is, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. A couple hours before the game, it became known that because by virtue of the Commanders' win, the Dallas Cowboys were not going to be a playoff team this year.
Mm-hmm. that's how you knew.
They got the big eliminated. The big graphic.
That's how you knew it took the Commanders winning for you to know that? Okay. Cool.
And Micah Parsons was asked by Melissa Stark before the game. And she said, you know, he's like, look. He goes, obviously, a couple hours ago, we heard the news that, you know, our playoff chances are gone. It was a long shot anyway. He goes, but we're going to play this season out. And he goes, that's what character is. Character is playing the season out and giving it all you've got the rest of the way, regardless of what our chances are to make the playoffs or whatever. That's when it's going to show what kind of man you are. And the Cowboys showed what kind of men they are. You know, there was another team that was eliminated.
Oh, no.
That then went and vomited all over themselves and showed no character whatsoever.
We have vomited all over ourselves all year.
And they've had their quarterback the entire year, interestingly enough. The Cowboys are doing this with Cooper Rush. But Deron Bland, when it matters most, ripping the ball away and securing a victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Do you think people actually watched that game last night? I didn't see a lot.
Everybody was watching it. It's the highest rated game of the whole year, probably.
I didn't see a lot of discourse online after that game.
Yeah, because you're not going to, because people were upset because the Cowboys won again, and despite Vegas disrespectfully making them 4.5-point underdogs on their home field, even though they are 1-6 on their home field.
Well, you're 10.5 next week.
Okay. We'll see how that works out.
Are you at home too?
Yeah.
No.
Curb stomp.
Are you at home?
No.
You're at Lincoln. The Link.
All right, impressed. The Lions.
Ooh, yeah.
My God, not only are they awesome, they are fun as hell.
Dude, they are going to
Jameson Williams flying down the field away from everybody. Jameer Gibbs, you know, and they've lost that, you know, that dual-headed monster because they lost Montgomery. They lost their best defensive player in Hutchinson. They've lost other guys. Feels like they play every other day. And they are awesome. And that play where Goff intentionally stumbles, Gibbs falls down, and then they throw it to Laporta, and then they all go to the sideline laughing about it. That was so awesome.
Yeah, bro.
I'm so jealous of their play calling, and that guy's going to end up getting a job.
So Peter Schrager.
Ben Johnson.
Peter Schrager, they tweeted out that
yeah.
said maybe Ben Johnson was auditioning for the Bears
For
job.
sure he was.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
cooking.
And that team is fun to watch.
And they
so-
celebrate after everything, which I love so much.
Dude,
Yeah.
they are going to beat our asses next Monday night.
I hope so.
Like, that line's only 3.5, and it should be 17.5.
Commanders, I mean, winning a huge game to secure yourself, pole position and being able to make the wild card. Also, doing it against a division rival and hurting them. Also, eliminating the Cowboys and the 49ers from the postseason. All in one fell swoop.
love to see
When
it.
they got down 13, had 5 turnovers in the game, and still Jaden Daniels drives him down the field.
That's a big
I
drive.
think
And
that
gets
was his,
them
that
the
was
win.
his rookie of the year moment.
That
It
was
really
his rookie
was.
of the year
That was his rookie of the
moment.
year
That
moment.
was.
For sure it was.
Because we had the conversation last week. It's like, who's the rookie of the year?
Because Bo Nix was
Yes.
starting to.
Bo Nix was starting to
Bo Nix
creep.
was creeping.
And I
yeah.
think he shut the door after that.
Absolutely. Just enormous win for them. Mega impressed by I'll tell you this. I had on in the afternoon when I was just screwing around. In the background, I had on Bills and Patriots. Bro, I feel like I was right about Drake May coming out. I think he's going to be awesome too.
Yeah, they need help though.
He's got nobody.
Like
Yeah.
that's the
I
thing.
think he's going to be really good
They
though.
might,
to himself.
yeah, but you don't want them to ruin him.
I feel way better about Daniels and Drake May
And
than I
Bo
do
Nix.
Caleb.
Caleb looked good.
I
yesterday.
do.
Caleb
He
does not
he
look
looked
bad,
better
though.
yesterday.
I got it. I feel better about them. I watched
he
those
has not
guys.
thrown. Caleb has not thrown a pick
Just saying, I feel better
in
about
like
them.
5 weeks.
I'm just saying, I feel better about them.
Yeah.
I think this. Look, I'm not saying Caleb Williams isn't going to be great. I don't know. I'm saying I have more confidence right now in those other two. Frankly, this quarterback rookie class is awesome
Yeah, for sure.
because Phoenix was fine yesterday.
I'd feel
Pick
better-
wasn't his.
I
Yeah,
feel
the dude caught that joint and he had it for like
That's
2
Kyle
seconds.
Pitts. That's Kyle Pitts,
Yeah.
who we're still waiting to be amazing.
He
I
flipped that
yeah,
shit.
we are. I feel better about you. Feel better about Daniels and Nix mainly because the coaching,
Yeah.
and the front offices.
That's right.
Like the structures there. Like the Bears have been a mess forever. The Patriots feel like a mess.
Let's be
Like they
fair,
just
the-
feel like a
I'm
mess.
that's what I'm
The
telling you. I see
Commanders ain't
Drake
the
May
most
makes a
well-run team.
No, but they got brand new leadership. They have brand new leadership. It's different, and they got
I watched
ownership.
Drake
It's all
May make
different
some
now.
plays where he's moving around and he's throwing the ball to friggin' his top target is Hunter Henry. Come on.
That would have been good 6
This
years
is
ago.
crazy.
Like 6 years
throwing
ago,
an
that would have
all-brand
been
Wes
awesome.
Welker.
Just crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, he has nothing.
And Booty. They've got a guy named Booty.
They got a dude named Booty?
Boutte.
He got
Boot-
Boutte on his
yeah,
jersey?
Boutte.
What number he wear?
Huh?
What
don't
number
know.
Boutte wear?
I don't know. I don't know what number Boutte wears. You like his name, though.
Yeah, his name's great. Yeah, shut up. Oh, it ain't Boutte. It ain't spelled the way I thought it was spelled. It's spelled Boutte.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame. I thought it was Boutte.
The Rams, I got to give them credit because as you know, the season, you have two different teams from that NFC West that need to go to an early morning East Coast game and win it in order to stay in the mix. And the Rams went and they played the better opponent, and they got theirs done against the Jets, whereas the Arizona Cardinals, mega depressing, didn't get it done against what was the inferior opponent. But I mean, you had two of these teams in the NFC West that are going to be fighting and have a chance. You know, if they don't win the division, like, you know, you can still try to stay in the wild card race. And just an absolutely devastating loss for Arizona. Meanwhile, huge win for the Rams. I'm gonna tell you this: I wouldn't want to see the Rams playoff time.
The
Kyron
defense
Williams
is
does it every time too.
Their defense is
Yeah.
getting better.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, and it's still Matt Stafford.
And they got
right?
two. They got two elite weapons.
Right.
Puka and
And they got a great coach.
Cooper. Yeah.
Like,
By the way,
I feel like they're going to be a dangerous team to play after you've had a really good season. Then you're going to have to play against the Rams. It's like, shoot, I don't want to play them.
By the way, do y'all know where take a wild guess of where Keyshawn Boutte went to college?
LSU.
LSU.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That
Yeah,
sounds like
it is a Cajun name.
It's a Cajun name.
All right, anything else on Impress you guys want to mention?
The Baltimore Ravens. Don't forget about them, buddy.
They played-
You got it back in blood against the.
No,
the
they played
Pittsburgh-
on Thursday. Oh no, you're
They played
right.
Saturday.
You're right. They played Saturday.
They got it back in
They
blood against
did.
the Steelers.
They did.
Dominated the game.
They did dominate
Dominated
the
the game. My boy Lamar, 3 tutties, 1 pick. Yeah, don't forget about that, bro. Come on now. Derrick Henry.
He had 162 yards.
Yeah. Come on, man. You got it back in blood.
We gotta mention
Darnold.
No, and Saquon. Saquon's got a chance at friggin'. We mentioned the Commanders win, but on the other side, Saquon's got a chance at friggin' Eric Dickerson's record.
Damn.
He does.
Like, for real?
Yes.
So it's a 3-headed MVP race, huh?
Damn, he does. He's got 1,838 rushing yards.
Golly.
Holy crap.
So it's Lamar, Josh Allen, and
They said
Saquon.
he needed to average 139 or 129 a week. What did he have last night?
He had
150.
Yeah, so he was ahead of that pace.
Yeah, 150,
Okay. So
152
all
turns.
I'm seeing on this is do not draft Saquon Barkley in fantasy next season.
Oh, he's going to crash out. Injury coming. He's like your boy, DeMarco Murray.
Bro, he has 314 carries this year.
Getting their money's worth.
It's like your boy, man. Hey, Bo, who's your MVP right now? Josh Allen, Lamar, or Saquon?
I think even despite yesterday's game, I think it'd be Josh Allen.
Josh Allen?
They say he played since week 1 with a broken left hand.
Yeah, I'm as
It's
much as I
healed
love.
now, and I'm like, what do you mean it healed now?
I think it's gonna be-
He played the whole season with a broken hand?
I think it'll be
no
Josh Allen wins MVP and Saquon Barkley wins Offensive Player of the Year. That's what happened last year. Lamar won MVP, McCaffrey won Offensive Player
As
of the
much
Year.
as I love LJ8, bro, Josh Allen's throwing the ball to Khalil Shakur,
I know.
Keon Coleman,
Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox,
Dalton Kincaid.
Mason Hollins. Shout out to him, bro.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. I talked
Crazy.
crazy about him before the season. Josh Allen's my MVP.
Depressed. Cardinals losing to the Panthers. The Titans giving up 38 points in 2 quarters.
Poverty franchise.
Dude,
That's-
they are.
Dude, giving up 38 in 2 quarters is like to the Colts
And didn't Wesley run for like 300 yards? Yeah. Jonathan Taylor ran for 218.
and 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
And this is yesterday. This is not 3 years ago, Jonathan Taylor doing this.
I know.
This is
Yeah,
yesterday.
bro. Come on.
And then obviously the biggest depressed is a team that showed very low character, which is much different than the Cowboys. The Cowboys found out they were eliminated and showed extremely high character. On the other hand, there was a team from San Francisco that got eliminated from the playoffs and then showed their true character. Very depressing. That's a once proud franchise.
What? Proud franchise.
It was.
Is crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, look, 2 times Super Bowl and 2 times Super Bowl on the Super Bowl 2 times in a row, right, Rosa?
Yeah.
Yep.
Last couple
Not in a
years.
row, but 2 of the last
2 of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
4 years, yeah.
Then now you're.
All right, go ahead and
2 of the last 5.
defend yourself.
I
No,
can't.
do it.
What do you have to say about your team, bro?
We're terrible. Like, it's always something.
You have your quarterback the whole year.
Yeah, we don't have an offensive line, though.
Oh, you don't?
No, they're bad. They're bad. I'm pretty sure I would take George's offensive line over our offensive line. Yeah,
Still
I'm
have
pretty
George
sure
Kittle?
I would.
Yeah.
He is having an awesome year. Like
Debo?
he is. Debo sucks. Had his best game of the season yesterday, but he sucked
I
this
found
year.
some information about Debo yesterday, this morning. I'm going to talk to you about.
He's been
Do
terrible
you
this
think
year.
that people
Kittle's been awesome though?
Do you think that
Kittle's going to be an All-Pro?
people that said Brock Purdy needs 5 All-Pros around him, do you think that is validated?
I think Brock Purdy is like all but maybe like 4 quarterbacks in this league, and that is if you give him a really good offensive line and playmakers around him, he's going to be good. It's Jalen Hurts. It's
Whoa.
Do you wish you would have kept Sam Darnold?
no.
This man got you under the light
Again,
right now,
Sam
boy.
Darnold's one of them too. Give him an offensive line and give him elite playmakers, and he looks awesome. Like
So what's going to happen
it's
next
a lot
year,
of those
Rosa?
guys.
What's going to happen in the offseason?
There's Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and like Burrow, and there's those 4. And then everybody else is just
What's
kind
going
of
to happen next year? Yesterday, y'all put Justin Herbert on that list the other day, by the way, so put him on there too.
Herbert, yeah.
Yeah, y'all on his
Herbert would,
ride his
Herbert would
list like
go.
crazy the other day.
Yeah, Herbert would go.
They try to jump me, bro, about Herbert. But go ahead.
I'm just telling you what
you
other
gonna do in the
NFL teams
offseason?
would do. Offense, dude, they better draft offensive line. Offensive line, defensive line needs to be the entire draft. Every bit of it. Offensive line, defensive line.
That
And there's like
sucks.
3 tackles on the top, like 15. Just get one of them.
Justin Herbert. Is that who you were talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the one that you said. Oh,
He
you would
had
take him.
They
He
were
had-
You would take
definitely
him.
me eating Justin Herbert.
Interestingly enough, Cooper Rush played against that same team that Justin Herbert had lost to 40-17 the week before.
Oh.
I just thought it was interesting.
Darnell, you hear that?
Justin Herbert had lost 40-17 to Baker
Get off
Mayfield.
Justin Herbert's nuts.
And then Cooper Rush beat him yesterday.
Would you rather have Cooper Rush or Justin Herbert? I mean, no, come on, feet to fire.
Feet to fire.
Would you rather have Cooper Rush or
Against the
Justin
Bucs?
Herbert? Not just Cooper Rush or Justin Herbert. Who would you rather have?
I mean,
One game playoff against the Bucs.
You got one game. Would you rather have Cooper Rush or Justin Herbert?
I cannot tell you the amount of people I would take over Cooper Rush. It would shock you.
Would you take a blind quarterback over?
Brock Purdy?
Huh?
Brock Purdy?
Maybe not. I mean, maybe not. But obviously, it just speaks to the character of a team.
Yeah, man.
With what took place yesterday.
Yeah, two of us handle business,
and one of us is getting to wear his team's gear today, and the other one wallows in self-pity.
I ain't seen a 49ers one in a minute.
No.
No, you got one after the. I think I won one after the Bears game when I said they let us get to 6 and 7.
That's true.
And then
and then we've lost 2 straight. We're 6 and 9. Nice. That's what we are.
Hey, at least
Wait, they have a worse record than the Cowboys?
We're about to be 6 and 10.
Unbelievable.
We'll be
Wow,
6
somehow-
and 10, and then we'll either
Somehow
gonna
you're going to
be-
have a better draft pick than us.
Yeah. Dude, and
his quarterback got hurt.
And what's crazy, even if I'm pretty sure I looked at it, I'm like, the best I think pick we can get is like 9th or 10th. There are so many crappier teams than us
There's
still.
a lot of bad teams in the NFL.
The Titans,
The Giants are running away with it.
Titans, Giants, Raiders, Jaguars.
The Giants are
all
like
these teams.
The Giants are like, you cannot have less than 2 wins. We got this thing locked up.
You ain't gonna try to out-tank us, bro.
All right, the Patriots, the Browns, the Jags, the Titans, the Raiders.
Who's number 2?
All have 3 wins. All 5 of those teams have 3 wins.
But who's number 2, like on the list?
I don't know. The Giants have 2 wins, so they're the ones.
NFL draft order. Hold on. Draft order.
Does Tankathon do it for NFL as well?
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They do.
Okay.
So they got Giants, Patriots, Jacksonville, Titans.
So
Cleveland.
Patriots would be number 2 right now.
Yeah.
What would be? It would be totally hilarious if the Giants took Shador number 1. And then somehow, like, the Patriots end up with Travis Hunter, and he's like the greatest football player ever.
Yes. We're 11th right now.
Yeah, y'all 11 right
We're
now.
11th.
They lost 10 games in a row, bro. The Giants. You ain't won a game since.
No.
The Bears have lost 9.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Bears have lost 9.
Could be me. Hey, y'all can jump on my bandwagon for the playoffs if y'all
We're
want
about to lose to the Lions on Monday night. We'll be 6 and 10, and then we're either going to be 6 and 11 or.
Oh, you don't think your team will show
7 and 10.
character?
I think the Lions are going to want to murder us. The Lions, I think, I think they lock up home field with the win. And then I think that final game against the Vikings doesn't matter.
But Roser, it's a character game.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yes, it is.
Show character, bro.
It's a character game.
We showed it yesterday. We had like 20 penalties. It's terrible.
That's your character?
Yeah, a terrible character year.
At least you had Patrick Taylor toting the rock for you.
We do have Patrick. He's our 5th string running back.
All right. Take a quick break. We'll come back and knock out the last 5 on the other side. Chris Vernon Show.
Get the squad together for this year's Junior Grizzlies 3-on-3 tournament. Presented by 2K at the Built Ford Tough practice facility inside FedEx Forum. On Saturday, January 4th, teams will compete in 3 games before advancing to single elimination play. Overall winners from the 10 and under, 12 and under, and 14 and under divisions will win Grizzlies tickets, including exclusive access to the pregame team shoot-around before the Grizz take on the Pelicans January 24th. Sign up today at hoopitup.com/Grizzlies.
Grizz Nation, it's time to send Ja, Jaren, and Dez to the 2025 All-Star Game.
Oh! What did we just see, partner?
Take 3! Take 3!
Bane for 3. Bingo! Desmond Bane
Heating it up.
blocked by Jaren.
Most versatile power forward in the game today.
Head to NBA.com/vote, the NBA app, or simply use the QR code on the screen to send your Grizzlies to the All-Star Game today.
Hoop on the Grizzlies home court at Junior Grizzlies Game Day Clinics presented by Ortho South. clinics are open to kids ages 6 to 14 and last 60 minutes. The next clinic tips off December 23rd, the same day the Grizzlies play the Clippers. All skill levels are welcome, from beginner to competitive athlete. Sign up now before spots sell out at grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies. Registration includes a Junior Grizzlies t-shirt and 2 tickets to the game that day.
Grizzlies are just having fun out there tonight. Morant around a screen, bumped by Wagner. No look to Smart, lays it up on the window and in, and it is all Grizz. The Grizzlies have the fans on their feet at FedEx Forum.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
There was a tweet from NBA G League that Cam Spencer was, quote, unconscious. Cam Spencer had 51 points on 75% shooting. The Grizzlies front office ability to find talent late in the draft continues to be a massive, massive positive for this team.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Imagine being able to do this when you're not even trying. Imagine saying, I'm not even trying to sing, but then you sing like Whitney Houston. Isn't that crazy? That's what John Morant does. He's not even trying to sing, but he sings like Whitney Houston or Luther Vandross or whoever it is you prefer. He's not even trying to dunk, and he's dunking like that.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Somebody who really has done what they were supposed to do, or maybe wasn't expected to do, is Jalen Wells, the Western Conference Rookie of the Month.
What you're seeing right now is him showing that, hey, no matter where I was going to go in the draft, I was going to be ready.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizz Beat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. 2-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. 2-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Yeah. Just be cool. Just be cool.
All right, we're back. Tell them about 2K, Roser.
Oh, I love telling people about 2K. Where are my true hoop fans at? It's time to dominate the court like never before with NBA 2K25. Powered by ProPlay, this year's game delivers the most authentic NBA experience yet, translating real NBA footage into immersive gameplay. Create your legacy in my career, building a dynasty that rivals the great. Or craft your dream lineup in my team to take on weekly challenges and earn exciting rewards. And here's the best part. This holiday season, NBA 2K25 is 60% off. Don't miss this chance to level up your game. Head to NBA2K.com now to secure your copy. Ball over everything. Back to you, Chris.
You know what's awesome is last night I sent Jalen and Devin a TikTok that I saw where, for years, 2014, the college football game, right? Like there was people kept that alive, and once a year, there was a guy out there or a group of people out there that would update every roster in America. And that's how people got by playing the college football game all the way up until it finally was released last year. And so last night I was watching, and somebody was saying, I saw this TikTok, and it was explaining how to go to 2K, and they were like, you want to play college basketball? You can play it on 2K. And there is a guy out there that has generated all the rosters, teams, everything.
Wow.
And you can just go and download it on 2K, and then you are playing the college basketball teams. And I was like, man, I need to go.
That's awesome.
Download Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Hey, and I got some good news for you, Verno, which kind of inspired that. Not inspired that, but there's some talk, some rumblings now that 2K and EA are talking about because they saw the success of the college football game.
Yep.
Highest selling game all year. There's some rumblings that there might be a college basketball game on the way back.
Wow.
The story came out this morning that there's conversations about bringing the college basketball game
So somebody
back.
is doing the whole thing that they used to do on the college football game, which is user generating entire rosters and teams to make them, and super cool. Super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really cool. Because, there was a guy in the video, he was playing with Cooper Flag and Duke versus. It was cool. Anyway, 2K's great. Grab it for this holiday season. Let's knock out these last 5. Number 6, what'd you watch?
I can participate.
I actually did watch one thing. Obviously, I watched games all weekend long, but I had a little bit of downtime. I had like an hour and a half that I watched. I had gotten this email, and oddly, it was like HBO Max. Yeah. Like, I don't know, you're on a subscriber list or whatever. And so it was like, but the title of the email was Bill Simmons picks his favorite picks or whatever. And I was like, what is this? So I clicked on it, and it was like it was like a list. They have different people do this. And so it was like things that Bill Simmons recommends that's on HBO Max, right? And of course, some of the stuff's going to be stuff that he was involved in, whatever. But then there's going to be other stuff on there. And I was like, I wonder if there's anything on here that I haven't seen or that, he recommended that would. And there was a movie on there from forever ago. It's from like the early 90s called The Late Shift. And it's the story of Johnny Carson retiring and the whole Jay Leno, David Letterman thing.
Oh.
And like the infighting and the backstabbing and whatever else. Bro, I'm going to tell you, the guy that plays David Letterman and the guy that plays Jay Leno in this are unbelievable. And it's like an HBO movie. And, Leno's agent, who's this tyrant of a lady in the movie, I think she actually sued the movie, is played by Kathy Bates, Memphis' own, who is great. Ed Begley's in there. There's a bunch of people in there. But anyway, it's really good. It's only an hour and a half. And I mean, it's just like, it's a capsule in time of when all that late show stuff went on. And this whole, Johnny Carson's leaving. David Letterman is by most people's opinion the rightful successor because he's been doing the 11:30 show.
Yeah.
But Jay Leno's been the fill-in guy. But Jay Leno's contract is coming up, and they don't want to lose him to CBS. Meanwhile, they've got Letterman locked up for 5 more years. And so you got agents and you got all this stuff involved. It's actually, I mean, it's a fun watch. I texted Bill last night. I was like, you know what? That thing was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Just because, and the guy that plays Letterman and the guy that plays Leno are truly unbelievable. Whoever those actors were great. I don't think either of them are particularly famous, but they look exactly and talk exactly like Letterman and Leno. It's good. It's called The Late Shift. It's just some kind of
check it out.
old HBO movie.
That seems like something I would like.
Yeah.
I just pulled it up. They do look good.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Just because it's a cool story. Yeah. And I never even knew a movie like that existed, that there was even a movie made about that.
Came out in 1996.
1996?
February 24th, 1996.
Yeah. Anyway, it was on there. I pulled it up and watched it.
The only thing I watched, I'll rewatch one of the greatest Christmas movie of all time, Friday After Next, for like the 85th time. Bro, that movie, that is one of those movies where I think I tweeted the other day, I wish I could watch it for the first time again. Like, because it still gets laughs out of me because it's hilarious, but like, I wish I could like show somebody that movie for the first time. Because it is a ridiculous movie, bro. The premise of you get robbed by a crackhead Santa Claus. You have to work as security at the local shopping center to make your rent money back. To throw a party to get the rent money, and everybody come crash the party. Bro, Friday After Next is goated Christmas movie.
You love it.
Bro, goated. 5 stars. I don't care what anybody says. Shout out Friday After Next. The greatest Christmas movie ever.
Roser?
I finished Kings of Tupelo.
Oh, you stamped it?
I finished it last night. Yeah. I watched one episode last week at some point, another episode at some point last week. Finished it last night.
I've gotten tons of texts about it.
I didn't want to watch that Cowboys game, so I was like,
High character? Too much character
game. Too much character.
Game of the
I was
year.
like, too much character in this game for me. I can't watch it. I need to watch the Kings of Tupelo.
There you go. Respectfully.
No character.
It's great.
Great.
It is. It's also like, these are real people.
Real people.
These are real people.
Hey, how about the older brother? That's the one I told you I play golf with.
Yeah.
He's a normal guy.
Jack.
The guy that owns the insurance company.
Yeah, Jack.
He
actually seemed like a normal guy.
He is.
Literally everybody else in that is not normal.
Dude. It's like, man, there's some subhumans.
Yeah. Even the women in that story, like the lady, the ex-wife, like she's like,
Nutso.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. The mom with the friggin' parrot.
Yeah. Parrot's just hanging there. Crazy.
I'm out of tap in,
right? Yeah, it's great.
What did she
Fun
say? She wanted to go to Graceland.
Yes.
And what was the other thing? She said that freaking parrot's just hanging there.
I know.
It's great though. Netflix, it's easy to watch. 3 episodes and you're done with it. It's funny. Crazy story. There's several times that I'm just laughing. I'm like,
of course.
What is going on here?
Dude, I there was a quote in there. Hold on. Let me see if I have this. Because when I was watching it, I was trying to write things down as it was going on.
But I will say, the main guy, likable. He's likable.
No, the other guy, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is a quote in there where I had to stop it. I was laughing so hard. The quote was, nobody respects Elvis impersonators. They're one step above party clown. Bro.
I mean, respectfully.
He's like, that's what the guy says. And he says it so matter of fact. He goes, nobody respects Elvis impersonators. They're one step above party clowns.
Respectfully, he may be right.
Nobody respects.
Bro, any grown man that impersonates other people, bro, is crazy.
And one of the dudes,
they up there on that list.
And one of the guys it's like, this guy was not he's a Wayne Newton impersonator. I'm like, why are there so many these celebrity Vegas impersonators in Tupelo?
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Hey, that same guy, he said, it's like Genghis Khan fighting a fire ant. I was like, what does it even mean? Genghis Khan versus a fire ant?
Oh my God.
What is he talking
That guy had some amazing. I almost need to go back and watch that final
Yes.
episode again and just start writing down some of the stuff that he says.
He's incredible.
Shout out.
You got to watch Kings of
I'm gonna have to tap in
Tupelo.
with that one.
Kings of Tupelo is well worth the time.
Real, like,
super funny.
White people stuff. Like, what is going on?
I'm going to tap in.
Number 7, Charlie and Tiger. Man, I got locked in yesterday because the PNC championship was going on, and this is like the father-son or relative tournament, and it's always one of the most fun of the golf season because it's, super laid back, and you get to see people like playing with their families. So you had Bernard Longer and his son Jason, his son-in-law, and then you had Charlie Woods and Tiger Woods. And yesterday, Charlie Woods is now 15 years old, and boy, oh boy, is he good. But he had his first hole-in-one ever yesterday and had this incredible moment with Tiger. And then they were tied going into 17, and then, like, Charlie twice had to bail Tiger out on shots. It was so awesome.
I love how that video, like, Tiger didn't even know he got the hole-in-one until he, like...
I know.
He was so... that's a moment.
And then it went to a playoff.
Yeah.
And then Bernard Longer hit a huge putt for eagle after you had a crazy Charlie Woods chip. But just, bro, Tiger Woods looked so happy the entire time. And they had his daughter, Sam, who was on the, like, caddied for them the entire day, which I didn't tweet this, but I wanted to tweet this during it. Bro, she was carrying, like, his big, it's like, the cart bags are big. They're heavy, right? And I'm like, it's no big deal for her to have carried the bag all day, right? She was double strapped up, whatever. But she was wearing high-top Chuck Taylors. And I was like, bro, that is just not how is she doing this?
Yeah, right.
If you walked with a friggin' huge golf bag on your back wearing Chucks for 18 holes,
that's tough.
that is brutal. Like, I'm all for style, but, like, honey, you got to get some hocus for this.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Her feet are going to hurt for weeks.
Fire. Them soles made out of paper, boy.
Brother. Anyway, it was awesome
to
to just see Tiger Woods so happy.
Yeah, it was like
just getting to see him play with his son is awesome.
I don't care what people say about, like, with all the stuff, everything that's like to share a moment like that with your son, bro.
It's awesome.
That's dope.
Awesome.
I don't care what nobody says.
No, that was super cool. And it's a fun tournament to watch because they have to, like, they both hit the shots. And, like, twice coming down the stretch, Tiger tried to drive, so it hit it in the sand both times, and then Charlie pipes it down the middle. It's like, dude, what?
That's
so cool.
If you Tiger, bro, you gotta love it. It's like that's the sport that you played, that you were the best of the best at. Your son is,
and his son's really good.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Tiger Woods.
Number 8, rest in peace, Rickey Henderson. Certainly one of the best baseball players of my lifetime.
Yeah.
And growing up is interesting because Rickey Henderson was the stolen base king. He's still stolen base king. But Rickey Henderson was cool because he was the guy stealing 100 and something bases in years. And I remember wanting that Rickey Henderson Oakland A's rookie card so badly. And then when I was a little kid, he played for the Yankees. And obviously ended up playing for the A's again, but like crazy personality, all kinds of wild stories about him through his time. But like, there's very few that like make a mark so big that like, if you said Rickey in baseball, it's all anybody. That's who they say.
Yeah.
And he was like, and he was always on like those all-time greatest lists.
Oh yeah,
he's always one of the all-time greatest baseball players ever. And especially growing up, like Vince Coleman was super cool in St. Louis. But I mean, like he was like a supercharged Vince Coleman. Like Vince Coleman was like the guy. It was really him and Tim Raines were the guys that were like stealing bases. But I mean, when I was little, I mean, like if you stole bases, you were Rickey Henderson.
Yeah.
To be known for that, like that's what you did. If you got on base, you're getting
2, 3,
1, maybe 2 extra bases.
Yeah.
All-time great player. Super sad to see him go over the weekend.
That was the thing that was going around. You see this? I sent it to him downstairs. They got it. You see this? The Rickey Henderson rules to a long career.
Oh wow!
I thought that was pretty cool. Like They put that graphic up, and I was like, that is especially number 4. Eat plenty of ice cream. So yeah, that's super dope, man. Rest in peace, Rickey Henderson. I thought that was pretty
awesome.
Cool. I thought it was pretty cool.
Super cool. Number 9. All right, we got the Clippers in town tonight. SkyDog of the game. Grizzlies versus the Clippers. Who do we have on an injured list?
We got Marcus Smart. His fingers messed up again. We got J Huff, I believe. 12 would be J Huff and Marcus. 12's playing tonight.
Ja's not on the list?
No.
Nope,
Okay,
he's
great.
playing.
Okay, great.
12ski's back.
I don't think you're allowed to say that, but okay.
I just did.
You just did it.
He just did say that.
Yep.
I agree.
All right. What we got?
SkyDog.
What do you want to do for a SkyDog?
Let me see. We're
playing against the Los Angeles Clippers tonight.
So I won last time, so I'll let you two losers go first.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I kind of want to take a backcourt guy simply because of, it feels like their wings and their bigs are kind of like how their defense is predicated, the funneling of it all.
Yeah.
And, some bigger wings. The Derrick Jones Jr.'s and the other one. But James Harden's still out there, and Norm Powell's never been known as a, all defensive guy.
And are they going to care?
I kind of feel like
that
I
is
want
Yeah, they're NBA players, Rosa.
Yeah, but it is the last game before Christmas. It's the last game of their road trip.
Lock in, chat. I'm gonna go with to oppose your point you just made, Vernon. I'm gonna go with Zach Edey.
Zach Edey, okay. We need him against Zubac.
He has a good game against Zubac. Give me a nice little double ski. Give me another 14 and number 10 for Zach Edey. I am gonna go Zach Edey for my SkyDog DAWG of the game.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna go since you're telling me Smart's out.
Yeah, but actually, Darius is questionable too, by the way.
Okay, then I'm going with Luke Kennard revenge game.
Okay.
Against the Clippers. That's what I'm going with. Kennard will get to play.
Yeah.
Right? With in the absence of Marcus Smart, Kennard will get to play. So I'm gonna go Kennard the revenge game. 3 ball.
I like that. Roser?
I'm going Luke Kennard.
Who you got, bro?
Let's go with.
Oh, come on. Why are you wasting our time?
Bro, we sat here for 5 minutes, bro.
We know.
Come on.
We know, dude. We'll just say it.
Playmaker Jake.
I'm gonna go Scottie Pippen.
Same pick I always make.
I'm gonna go Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he has another game tonight. I know he's not starting, but that's what the point of the SkyDog is. I could say Ja, and he goes for 40.
Okay. No.
Yeah, you
got to go for like 40 or 50.
I can't. That's why I said 40.
Okay.
So which do you want?
No, we'll go Scotty.
Okay. All right, I've got Kennard. Roser's got Scotty, and Devin's got Edey. Yeah. SkyDog of the game, and make sure you are heading over to Wiseacre and you are grabbing SkyDog. They went out to Denver, Colorado to the biggest beer contest, and they took the gold medal with SkyDog, and it is brewed right here in Memphis. 99 calories, absolutely delicious. SkyDog. Next time you're in the grocery store, I've seen it in Fresh Market, I've seen it in Kroger, I've seen it all over the place now. They've got it in cans. Grab that SkyDog, you'll love it. Delicious beer. And made right here in Memphis. The best beer, the gold medal winner, is made right here in our fine city. SkyDog. All right, reasons to hate the Los Angeles Clippers. They are in town for the first time this year. These are all jokes. We don't mean any of them. Unless we do. You got the roster pulled up.
Unless we do.
All right, let's see.
Why did they put Mo Bamba's photo
Mo
so
Bamba.
big? Hey, put a photo back how y'all put it the first time. That was kind of funny.
Bro. Bro, you look like an old person with false teeth.
You look like an old young person. Old person.
This is exactly how my great-grandfather looked. Paw Couples. You look like my Paw Couples. Hey, Chris. When he took his teeth out.
You got a young old face.
You look real gummy right now. Like you got false teeth and you took them out.
The man said he got false teeth.
He looked like a guy with false teeth.
He does. He doing the.
He looked like he
definitely
took
doing
out
the
his false teeth.
Yeah, that's definitely the false teeth.
That's
look.
the false teeth face.
Yes, definitely the false teeth. Yeah.
And he opens it up, and it's just gums.
He looks crazy.
Oh, and he stinks.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Nicholas Batum. Oh, Nard Puncher.
Fourth quarter saying, what up, Batuman?
Nard Puncher.
Yeah, Frenchie.
I honestly had no idea you were playing for the Clippers.
I totally forgot you were there.
Who cares?
Well,
You punch Nards, dude.
I stopped caring about you like
Nard.
7 years ago.
Once a Nard puncher, always a Nard puncher. That's what you are.
Protect the nuts around him,
You punch
bro.
Nards.
Just like Tony Parker.
Next one, Kobe Brown.
Oh, TikTok legend.
What?
What?
He's a TikTok legend?
I thought you were
big on TikTok.
That's I Am Speed? He looks like I Am Speed.
A dark skin I Am Speed for sure.
You're I Am
He
Speed?
got the little hair journey. Yeah, look, he got the he does look like a dark
I
skin.
thought you were a defensive back for Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do they go lower than 70, or is that the lowest you can have?
To be fair, there's a lot of 65s.
Oh, there are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
He deserves to be lower than a 70.
You're going
for sure,
here. Yeah, okay. Cam Christie.
I don't know who you are.
What?
Oh, my God.
What you look like? Oh, are you? What's the name, brother?
You look like you talk
Cam.
like this. I'm Max Christie.
Oh, that's Max Christie's brother.
Huh?
That's Max Christie.
Oh,
brother.
yeah, that's Cam Christie.
Wow, you're the lesser-known Christie.
Yeah, you're the lesser known
wow.
Christie. You're the bum Christie.
That's crazy.
I'm so happy for you, bro.
So, in fact, they do go lower than 70.
Yeah.
You're 68.
Yeah.
And that's pretty bad on 2K to be a 68, bro.
Wow.
Good.
You truly have to tell people you're in the NBA.
Shout out
Next one.
to you.
Amir Coffey.
Whoa!
Bro. Just draw it on my head, Ty Lue. If you gotta
Carry me home.
This is a if you gotta
Let it go, dog. Let it go.
yeah, this is
It's not coming back, bro.
Amir Coffey.
out of timeout is drawn up on the head.
Yes, it's not. Hey, Amir, it's not coming
Ty,
back.
just use it here.
It's fine. It's not coming back, bro. It's okay to shave it all off, dog.
Give it up, baby, give it up. Na 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 na.
Yeah, give it up, bro. Go with the baldy, bro.
47 years old.
Next one, Chris Dunn.
Oh, I remember when Job bust
Did
your ass.
Oh my
around.
gosh.
know you were still in the league.
Yeah, we didn't either. Man, what is it? You wear a 6 3/4 ass head.
He's like confused between a smirk and a smile, bro. Confused ass dude.
Sick buying youth hats.
Wait, is this the dude that played for Miami?
Yes.
Oh, I remember you.
No, that's Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, okay. Oh, you look like him though.
No, this dude played at Providence.
Kendrick Nunn, Chris Dunn. Who
Same
cares?
thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Who cares?
He can't play.
Who
That boy
cares?
collecting jerseys at this point.
Yeah, next one, Trenton Flowers.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
boy.
What
B2K
up,
looking ass dude.
D'Angelo Russell looking ass
He
dude.
need to be in a B2K, bro. The Raz B in them. Yeah. He need to be in B2K. Raz B and Amari on them. Pretty Ricky looking ass dude.
Looks like
B2K.
Yeah, bro. He one of them 2000 boy bands.
Yes, he's for sure.
He'll definitely moonwalk.
I can make a man rock.
Yeah, for sure. Hey.
yeah.
All right, next one, James Harden. Oh, God. You're loving this. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if you told him to get not pay Paul George. Like, this is work. Your evil plan has worked. Paul George is gone. Kawhi never plays.
You pulled it off, James.
Russ left. Just give me the ball.
I got it. Me and Lil Baby will hang out. You know what I'm saying? My dog, Lil Baby. You know? My best friend.
6 years into your career, you already ran away with the most unbreakable record ever, which is most dribbles. No one has dribbled the ball more than you
has
ever.
dribbled more than you.
Man.
Yeah.
85 is a tough rating for you, James Harden. How
I saw a stat the other day.
Fast they fall.
He is 700 bazillion dribbles.
Yeah, without a shot.
It will never be broken.
Yeah.
There is some bacteria in that beard too.
For sure.
God knows what's in that thing.
Clean it up.
There's definitely some called out of there.
Groom it. Next one, Bones Highland. That's where you are?
Yeah, I had no clue.
Wow.
All right, Bones. I ain't got nothing.
I mean, honestly, Jokic could have made your whole career, Bones.
No, for real.
You
just be nice.
You
just
could
play
not
nice.
help. Yeah,
you was just cool.
You just couldn't be nice.
Yeah, all you had to do was be cool.
All you had to do, Bones, you just be nice, bro. Just be nice. Couldn't. Next thing you know, you're just a vagabond.
I think this is the second team he's been on, isn't it?
Of course.
Poor Bones.
Next one, Kai Jones. Oh God.
That man got a
He's
baldy?
back in the NBA,
and he shaved his head.
Wow,
this man freaked the
we
baldy.
still remember.
Yeah, we remember. We've seen the video.
Those TikToks live forever.
Sweating on IG, bro.
Man.
Yeah, you were pouring,
just sweating.
You were absolutely pouring with sweat,
yeah.
Bro.
And it was cold. And it was cold, and you're sweating. Like,
God, we did forget, bro.
Yeah. Hashtag never forget. Next with Derrick Jones Jr.
Oh, okay. All right, what's up, dog? You doing the what's
Dwayne
up?
Wade won you a dunk
what's up,
contest.
bro?
Congratulations.
Yeah, he is the what's up.
What's up, bro?
Dwayne Wade won you a dunk contest. Congratulations.
Dwayne
we
Wade
were there in
won
Charlotte.
him a
We
dunk
were there
contest.
for it.
Also looks like he could go work on my car right now.
Oh, for sure.
He could for sure.
Definitely can get
fix
you
my
right.
car.
He'd get you right for sure.
Yes.
He'll do it for a low price.
You're a mechanic.
Yeah. A
Derrick
tall,
Jones.
skinny mechanic.
Next one.
Oh,
Kawhi
man.
Leonard. Oh, God.
Oh, man. Mr. PTO himself.
Yeah, no one has ever pulled this off. You've been pulling it off since San Antonio.
It's
People
amazing.
forget.
It's amazing.
PTO. I salute you.
I'll play when I want.
The GOAT. Like the GOAT of just.
He's a 92 on 2K.
Oh, he cold as hell on 2K. Cold as hell on 2K. But
he has a 0 in availability.
Damn. Hall of Fame PTO Kawhi.
It's 0 in availability. It's crazy.
That is it's wicked, bro.
Next one, Terrence Mann.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Bro, he looks like what's the name?
He looks like he has a war wound.
Who does he look like, bro?
Did you just say Juwana Man?
He does, bro. No, he looked like somebody else, bro. I cannot think about. Oh,
Shamiqua Holtzclaw?
he looked like somebody I know. I can't remember. But he looked like somebody I know, for real.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Shamiqua Holtzclaw is wild.
It's like Rajon Rondo with long hair.
No, that's what it is.
Yeah, Rajon Rondo with long hair.
Like Rajon Rondo.
Why is he the most gigantic headband ever?
That joint is thick, bro. It's like the little Jones Candace Parker be wearing, for sure.
He got hit by one of those drones that's falling out of the sky.
Next one, Jordan Miller. Who?
Bro, what? This is not a real person, bro. He has the most generic face I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Also, I can tell you from watching him in the G League, 0 career assists.
Oh, really?
He's a chucker. He's a
0
chucker?
career assists. Does not pass the ball.
Oh, we hate these kind of people at the club.
He does not pass.
Jordan Miller does not pass.
Oh, yeah, we
No.
hate this kind of dudes at the club, bro, for sure.
No.
What is he so happy for?
Oh, he's definitely. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. He has like the perfect face structure. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's like the perfect
Calm down.
circumference
Whoa.
face structure.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Golly,
Oh, God.
Deb.
No, it's like everything's
All right,
like.
go ahead, Deb.
Zoom
like-
in on him, Jalen.
Everything's like
Little-
super, like perfectly.
Hey,
like,
can we get a bigger picture?
You a little sus right now.
Like, oh no, zoom in on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, who's
no.
that?
Oh no.
That's Kevin Porter
Oh,
Jr.
no.
Oh, that is Kevin Porter Jr.
There he
Oh,
is.
look.
Oh, there you go, Deb.
Look, his hair's like perfectly like. Look at it, like a little kid.
Oh my
Like a
gosh.
17-year-old. All right, go to the next person. Get away from me.
Okay, Diddy.
That's crazy.
Hi, Drake. God.
That's crazy, bro.
Probably a minor.
Y'all wild as hell, bro. Go to the next person.
Why are you in love with Jordan Miller?
I'm just saying, man.
I
like,
think this got weird.
This man just got.
You're
go
on
to
the
next
court
person.
before the game. We can get somebody to introduce
Yeah,
you.
you were just telling us all this stuff you bought your girlfriend for Christmas.
Look, bro, go to the next
Sounds
person.
like she needs to get you a
Jordan Miller jersey.
Jordan Miller shirt.
I had a Jordan Miller autographed card
Bro,
that I got from a box.
Y'all crazy,
I mean,
bro.
no, it's just he's got the perfect
He-
face
he
structure,
did.
and
He
you
did
just
have
kind of got a little
Yeah, that
taken
was,
away.
That was weird, huh? Yeah, that was weird. My bad, gang. We supposed to be.
He said that was weird, man.
That
Was that weird?
That was weird.
All right, Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh,
I
no.
don't
No.
really want to
Nope.
say anything.
No.
Nope.
No, this guy, this guy fights everyone.
Nope.
Yeah.
This is not the guy. Like, look, guys. Nope. Chat, sometimes we gotta be smart.
Yeah. Chat, yeah. We good.
How many dudes got nose rings? Like, I don't know many dudes with nose rings.
Yeah, we good on Kevin Porter.
Norm Powell.
Oh, freaking tiny eyeballs. Jalen Brunson looking ass, dude.
I promise you, bro. You can pass me one, bro. Pass me one. It's okay, bro.
Dude.
Norm.
What news did Norm Powell just hear?
I'm playing with the Clippers this year.
Right before this picture was taken, what news did Norman Powell hear?
Ain't shit funny. Norm, this year we're gonna play for the Clippers again. Wait, what? What? I gotta do what? Norm, it's okay, bro. It's okay. He's either really high or really mad.
Yeah, I think he's mad. I think they said
it's like they said we're not trading James Harden.
he's like, bro, man, I'm confused.
Or Kawhi is out again.
He looks so mad.
Yes. Either like I said, he's either like
this is my serious face.
Like he's either high as a kite
or he just focused ass.
Super mad.
All right, next one. PJ Tucker. No way.
Bro,
there's no way he's still around.
There's a photo from 2003.
And that is not current.
That is not current.
Yeah. Not a current photo.
That is 2003 as hell. That's a Clipper jersey. Is that a Clipper jersey?
He's on the Clippers.
He played for them twice, though, right? He spun the block.
Dude, he spun the block on several teams.
Yeah.
I think he's played for the Rockets twice, the Sixers twice.
Bro, they are paying you $11.5 million.
For what?
You should have a ski mask
to wear
on
nice
in the
shoes.
picture.
Yeah, but be on the bench getting fits off, bro. Wearing nice shoes, ain't playing.
Last one, Ivica Zubac.
Bro, he looks like I don't know, bro. A character like Marc Gasol, low key.
He looks like he does kind of look like Marc Gasol.
No, he does like
Marc Gasol and Zangief.
Except for the Widow's Peak.
Yeah, the Freaky Widow's Peak kind of throws
The Freaky Widow's Peak.
Yeah,
that's Ed Munster.
Yeah, it throws it off.
He's got the Ed Munster. Grow it out and go full Munster.
Yeah, but like if you cut the forehead down, he look like Mark. Like
you're
evil
getting
Mark.
word. PJ Tucker, they told him to stay home. He's not even on the team. Like,
is that right?
Like he's on the team, but he's not on the team.
Okay.
And
they also don't want him to wait down the plane.
Yeah. He know
Marc Gasol and Zangief from Street Fighter.
This is to be Marc Gasol.
To be Marc Gasol.
Fart Gasol.
He plays Marc Gasol in the FX movie about the Gritty Kind Grizzlies.
Hey, Michael Blevins, you want to do another movie? We got Kazoo back.
Yeah.
He can run it back for you. By the way, bro, I just noticed this. James Harden's at 85. Norman Powell's at 84. Is Zubac's at 83? Ooh, that is a terrible 2K team.
All right, number 10 tonight. Monday Night Football game's kind of a lame one. It's Green Bay and New Orleans. New Orleans obviously is 5-9. Grizzlies going to be in action against the Clippers 7 o'clock tonight at FedEx Forum, and there are a ton of NBA games on. I mean, a million NBA games that are on tonight. Not that many like high-profile matchups. But inevitably, there'll probably be some good ones come out of it. Phoenix and Denver is the best one tonight. Phoenix and Denver, they play at 9 o'clock tonight. I watched Denver win in overtime last night against New Orleans. Boy, and New Orleans, they had Trey Murphy go out and walk back to the locker room.
Gosh, man.
Another one?
Yeah, dude. They can't stay.
It's us last year. It's like
but they're like that every year, too.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah,
bro.
man. They just stay injured. They can't play basketball without getting hurt. It's crazy.
Tough. You saw Mike. Heard what Mike Breen said about Zion?
They gotta quit.
He said he's where he's always is in street clothes on the bench.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, dang.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to do it for today's show. Thank you to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. Everybody have a wonderful Merry Christmas. We're off tomorrow and off on Wednesday. We'll be back with you on Thursday. But everybody have a great Christmas. Hug your family tight. And watch the game tonight. or come down to the arena. We will be back on Thursday. Until then, we gone.